And the great thing is you can start doing it right now. Like every second of every day, like right now. And right now, like every moment that you're sitting there, you can choose to just be whoever the hell it is that you want to be. Your past is literally behind you. You didn't sign on some dotted line that you got to drag that crap around with you your whole life. Really, all of our fear and all of our many very creative excuses boil down to sort of the two key fears that follow us around throughout our lives. The first fear is that we're not good enough. And this fear is, the fear of being abandoned, the fear of not being lovable. Like, this is a really, really deep one. The other fear is the fear that what we want is not available to us. That, other people, we see these other people with these magnificent lives and getting on Oprah and buying mansions and yachts and whatever. And it's almost like they're a different species than we are, like it's available to them, but me, are you kidding? So those are the two things that it usually boils down to. And I want to talk about how you can get over them. And the good news is you don't have to really do anything. What I'm going to talk about isn't about doing. We live in such a world of to-do lists, and you check things off, and we measure our success by how much we get done every day. It's really about who you're being more than what you're doing. You still have to do stuff. I wish I could say you didn't have to do stuff, but sadly you do. But it's more about who you're being. And I remember the first time I heard this, I was like, great, what the hell does that mean? So there was a very specific time in my life when the lights went on in that department for me, and it was when I was trying to quit smoking. I also think it is perhaps the most disgusting and stupid thing you can spend your time doing, to purposefully be poisoning yourself. So, as much as I loved it, I was like, dude, this is pretty ridiculous. So I, spent many years trying to quit, and I did all the things that I knew to do. I, sort of stopped hanging out with my smoky friends. I cut down on my drinking. I put the patch on, chewed the gum, surrounded myself with pictures of cancer-ridden black lungs. And that worked for a while, but inevitably I would go to some party and I'd be like, why am I being so uptight about this? I'm going to live a long time. I can have one cigarette. It's not going to kill me. And then, of course, like one cigarette led to me, I got up to a pack a day in about 15 minutes. So that wasn't really my style. So I decided to start acting like a person who doesn't smoke. And it was more about shifting my consciousness than anything I did. And this was the thing that absolutely got me there. I haven't had a cigarette in 25 years now. And so, but all I had to do, you guys, was change who I was being. So what is a person who doesn't smoke? How are they being? They wouldn't even have the conversation in their head like, maybe I'll just have a drag. Maybe I'll just have one cigarette. Because they don't smoke. It's like, I'm not going to leave this talk and like figure out if I'm going to go shoot heroin afterwards, because I don't shoot heroin. You know what I mean? So it's like, I cut out the negotiation process. Like the second it started, I just didn't even go down that path. And it was really easy once I did that. So if you can really understand getting behind this being thing, I'm telling you, you will get to where you want to be 10 times faster and 10 times mightier than all the to-do lists in the world. So, and the great thing is you can start doing it right now. Like every second of every day, like right now. And right now, like every moment that you're sitting there, you can choose to just be whoever the hell it is that you want to be. Your past is literally behind you. You didn't sign on some dotted line that you got to drag that crap around with you your whole life. Just decide right now to start being the kind of person that you want to be. It's a choice.